made it in time. Oh my gosh. Beaten feet to get home. So we had a birthday thing to go to, so I'm all, yeah. So anyway, hope everybody's having a good night. Hello, this is Jonna with Jonna's Journey, and yeah, it's been a couple of days since I've been on, so here I am, finally back. I've missed everyone, so hopefully some people will be able to hop on tonight. We're going to do some fun stuff. I got a bunch of fun stuff, so just kind of see who can pop in. Oh, thank heavens. Were you missing me? Were you missing me, Lenora? You've got a little thing by your name. What? I don't remember seeing that before. Yeah, and I am winding me some cotton right now, so just bear with me. Because I was trying to hurry up and get this cake done because I needed it to work on my project tonight. So okay, I've got it done. I was so bored. I was watching How the Crochet World Turns. Oh gosh. Oh, yeah. You know, I go in every now and then just to look for something kind of, you know, fun and different. And I don't seem to ever catch anything of that, so I don't usually catch it. There's been every now and then that I've caught something, but not very often. Oh, it's a new YouTube thing they started. Okay. I mean, I know they've been changing some stuff or whatever, but you know, I'm the last to know because here I am, you know, I'm on the YouTube, but I'm the last to know about anything going YouTube. So, you know, whatever. Whatever. Think it's kind of cool, you know. So, kind of nifty. Okay, I've got my cake all made up of my scraps of my cotton. And guess what I got today? I don't know that I'm going to be able to show it. I have it all shoved under here. Hello, Ronnie. How are you? I got, oh, I think I missed a good episode because the one had some drama going on and they had a guy on too. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, look at what I got today. I am so excited. I am like beyond. I got my nice little mail package today. Oh my gosh, it is just never ending. I actually caked up some of it. I'm taking each, you know, bunch of colors and putting them together. So yeah, they did. They got here fast. So these blues are so pretty. Look at that. And they're so, oh, they're gorgeous cakes. Oh, they're just caking up so nice. Caking up so nice. And then this one with all the browns and look at that. I am so stinking excited. I am so excited. So yeah, I caked up some of those this afternoon just to, after we got it, because Sam comes walking in, I was like, oh, it's my yarn. And then, ah, thank you, thank you, thank you for sending this. I appreciate it so much. So, yeah. So I am stinking excited. And yes, this little guy here, I do wish that I had some more of that. And if I run across any, I'm going to have to get some because I love that shade of black and kind of gray and all of that. Yes, all of them are so, they are. You are so right. I mean, and I mean, even seeing them, whenever we were video chatting that one day, I mean, you could kind of tell, but, once seeing them in person, it's like, oh boy. So yeah, I'm going to be caking me up some yarn. And I am so excited that, these, like all these neutrals and stuff, even the thicker ones, I am just like, I was like, are you kidding me? I'm just, I thought I was in a sea of yarn balls before. Now, I'm in a sea of yarn tanks, I guess, or whatever you want to call them. I mean, so I'm having some fun with this. So, and that, oh my gosh, that I can combine and do, and with other stuff. Hey, Nifty, how are you? And like all of that. I'm in heaven. I am in yarn heaven. And even this thinner yarn, I was going to try to do something with it earlier, but I was running out of time because we had a birthday party to go to. And so I just had to, like, can't do that right now. And whoever said something about the granny squares, thank you. I appreciate that compliment. But there you go. I held on to it for the perfect person. Hey, it just happened. It happened perfect. It happened perfect. So I appreciate it so much, Lenora. Thank you. I really, really do. Really do. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody keeping busy? Any special projects or anything anybody's working on? Feel free to share. I'm actually starting something different. I mentioned it the other evening, to upcycle some t-shirts. And I am using some of my t-shirts as an experiment to see if to kind of get a feel for what I'm looking for, what I'm wanting to try to do. One of the t-shirts I have started, but I was also going to show, this is some of the yarn that I got off of Whatnot, this center here, and it's made with a combination of cotton, wool, and I can't remember what the other was. I don't think it was bamboo, but I don't remember now. I'd have to look. I don't even know for sure if it had a label, but she told me or she said online what it was. But anyway, so then I just did do like the cotton, the sugar and cream cotton as the edgings and stuff on this. And then I did go ahead and do a little bit of a sleeve, a scallop sleeve on it, and did the boat neck. I don't have all the ends in yet, but I just did something different with this one just to kind of, not be the same as all the others that I've done. So kind of experimenting with some of those. You're making granny square tops too, Ronnie? Awesome. And they're so fun and just so easy to make, really. It's just something that you kind of can whip up pretty quick. And I just love using all different colors. So you're trying? Well, just keep trying. That's all you can do. So that's all you can do. And, and I like to use just my scraps and stuff, or just like the variegateds, because this was a variegated cake. And, then you don't have to worry about caking them up even, But this is this is a prototype, so it ain't nothing set in stone. Hello. Actually, this is just an old white t-shirt that I had, so I'm experimenting with it because it's just white. So I went to chopping it. I went ahead and I did take the sleeves off. And then I did cut along the bottom, kind of like a crop type. But then it was like, I think it needs to be shorter. But anyway, I made up my scrappy cake, is what I did with my cotton. Just like I did with this ball here. I got one ready so then I can do the other panel, the back panel of this now. So, and it's just basically doing the granny stitch here on the bottom and then kind of giving it a ruffle bottom a little bit and just being just random eclectic like or whatever. So I think I'm going to have to move it up a little bit more though, because I'm wanting it to be where it's kind of at the best line. So I might just keep it where, I might keep it where it's at. And it's going to be kind of hard to see. I wonder if I can lay it up on my mannequin. Because right now I have it pinned, so it's kind of hard to. And I know it's hard to see the vision whenever it's not done. It's going to be kind of hard to show you. But then have this panel sewed onto the front and then have my other panel in the back. But I don't know which panel I'm going to put in the front for yet. I need to get my other panel done first. So that is what I'm experimenting right now with. Also, I'm experimenting with, which I'm not going to show anything right now on that, but doing like even just like small segments of crocheted panels and using the scraps from my other t-shirts to kind of sew into that, to kind of make panels and stuff and kind of switch it up and everything and kind of make them a little more of a free-flowing top. Tunic style kind of like or something, and do different stitches and do different edgings. So anyway, something different, something fun for me to try, get out of my comfort zone a little bit more. And then Lenora sent me a challenge and I'm like, yes please. So that will be something that I'm going to visit at some point too. So does your crochet tops have shirts in them? These panels, no, they're made to be worn with like your camisoles, even like your bandeau type, or even some people wear them kind of with like your lacy bralettes, kind of stuff like that. Because some of mine are sewn on the sides to where, but this one is not, it's just sewn at the sleeve right now. But I am going to go down a little ways to kind of, I'm still going to give it a V side to kind of give it a little bit more flow around the mid area. But no, these do not have tops on them. Because they're made to wear them with like a cami. Just like your, tank top cami type things underneath. And some people don't mind to just go ahead and wear like a cute bralette or whatever. Just, it's just your comfort level of what you want to wear it with. I mean, everybody's different. Hey, we can make it together, Lenora. We can make it together if I could. That would be awesome if I could get back to where we could do like the Friday Night Live thing and we could work on it together on Friday nights. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. So, but it could be something that we were working on together at the same time, be kind of neat to, because I am actually trying to look at other avenues of even doing something along with YouTube, something where we can still interact. But you're highly allergic to granny squares. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, they're so easy to make. You whip them out like nothing, They're just so easy. Okay, is this an H hook? Yeah. And I really wanted to do some kind of, I should have just, well, no, I'm not even going to say that. I did do a granny stitch on the bottom of this upcycled top thing that I'm working on. But I tried to use like the thinner cotton yarn, and it's like, that's going to take too much, too long. And I just really like the look of the yarn and stuff. Somebody has to take care of those ends. I take care of them as I'm going, as I go along. And so then future me is happy and content and pleased over that. So then I don't have to worry about it at the end, so it's not so daunting of a task. What I should do is try to unpin this really quick from the back, because I have it pinned through both sides, and so then I can put it up on my mannequin and I can kind of measure and see and get a feel for a little bit better. Because right now it just looks like a slop mess. I agree. And my visions, I always see them in my head, but whenever I'm doing them, it's like, oh no, Jonna, you be patient with your own self too, because you got to start somewhere, right? And a mess is always a mess. It's always messy until it gets good, right? It's always messy until it gets good. That's like whenever I've been working on my downstairs with my craft room and crochet stuff and everything, it's like, oh boy, dragging everything out and doing, but it's like, no, everything has a place. And it's just like I have to keep telling myself, you just simmer down, and don't get all hung up, because everything has a place and it will come together. Everything will come together. Because I even contemplated with this of not even having the t-shirt and just turning it into like some kind of a flowy tank top, which could end up being the case too. Take this off. And like with that granny square top there, oh shoot, no, okay. I pretty well did all my ends on it. I just had a few at the very end, like with my trim and stuff, because I was trying to hurry up and get it done. Okay, so that gives you a little bit more of an idea, kind of what I'm looking for. And I'm wondering about, I mean, it will be more straight across. I'm going to get it better evened out. But I'm wondering about raising it up a little bit even. So we'll see. I have to get the other panel made first. Mine work out if I work over them, so they have to be woven in. That's what I do, Lenora. As I'm working, then I weave them in. I actually, well, most of the time, by the time I get them woven in, I don't have to tie them, but there is sometimes if it's not going to show when it's going to be on the inside, then I will kind of just knot them together, but then I'll weave in those two sides of the knot. So that's what I do. I weave them in every time. So where did you get your yarn spinner from? I got it off of Amazon. I don't think the shirt looks bad. I think it will turn out pretty good. Yeah, and that's the thing. Once I get it to where I get it placed right and it's even, but I think I need to maybe raise like the crochet part up a little bit maybe, and then I need to decide what I want to do with my arms. If I want to just hem them up, sew hem into them, or if I want to give him a trim of some kind, but I don't know. If I did, it would only be kind of like maybe at the top, but I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't got a feel for that yet. So I just wanted to try something very neutral to just get a feel for what I'm doing and what I think is going to work for right now, especially with just me doing a crochet panel right now and not mixing in the fabrics yet. So yeah, because I mean, yeah, I mean, whenever I'm in the middle of a project, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this looks like a big old string of spit right now. And I'm like, but I have a vision and I can make that vision come to life. So I just keep at it, and sometimes I have a flop and sometimes I have a success, you know? So because I'm like, some of my t-shirts I don't want to get rid of with the sayings and stuff on them because they're still really good t-shirts. But, you know, there's a couple of mine that might have something on them or something or whatever. Or it's just that I want something different. So it's like, okay, I'm just going to start experimenting and just kind of making something different and having fun. Okay. Okay, I need to count these stitches, these chains, because I wasn't counting. One, three. Okay. Please get sparkle purple yarn and crochet a top with me. Sparkle purple yarn? I know I do not have any right now in my house. And I can try to find some. I just found another one with a hood done in autumn colors and dark green as the connecting color. Oh, cool. I have seen patterns with the hood. I probably actually have it pinned in my Pinterest. I don't think I have any sparkly yarn right now. I had green and red around Christmas time, and I used all it up because I made headbands out of them. And I have some of those left yet that I'm getting ready to take to my Christmas in July. Okay, now I need to remember, did I do a single crochet first? Yes, I did. But that sounds pretty with autumn colors. That would be very, very pretty. I don't see him just got home. We had taco bar over at Courtney's house, but I didn't figure I could really bring anything home. It might be kind of soggy. Huh? At Courtney's for Toby's birthday. No, he went. Grandma and Grandpa came over and got us, and we just got home maybe, I don't know, 45 or, no, maybe an hour ago. I saved it just in case. I'll send you a picture later. Oh, awesome. Yep. Send it to me. I'm going to take a screenshot of that one that you sent me, so I'll have something to go by, because I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to give it a try. And I'm still so excited about my yarn winder. It is a game changer for me because I have all this scrap and I wanted so bad to tie them together and do it into balls and stuff, but it was like it was going to take me forever and a day, and plus my hands cramp up so bad. And
that's the text I got earlier today from Brock. And that's from Nick.
What, go through the process again or what?
Yeah.
Oh, so they would let you go back?
Well, yeah, no, see, that's the thing about that is, like, as long as, like, it's not, like, something that literally costs them money in a bad way or anything like that, or you, like, mess up completely,
yeah,
they will let you back.
Are you going to do it? I know. Because you were making good money. I feel like I'm going to start crying because you know what I mean, because really that is a blessing, Sam. That is a true blessing. That is amazing.
But, so your car appointment was tomorrow or whatever?
At 2:00. So were they wanting you to go in tomorrow or?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
They just letting me know that.
Okay.
That's what Nick said.
Okay. Well, that is, yeah. That's a relief and a blessing, and
look forward to at least for the night is I had a graphics card update that I didn't know about. All streams on my computer was just sitting there lagging the whole time, so that's fun. But I got it fixed.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I just needed to update it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, something as simple as that can make your whole entire stuff, go cuckoo.
Right. Oh, you don't know how much of a relief I have for you and just the whole situation all the way around in that, Sam.
Well, and also, Dad talking to me yesterday. Trust me, I already know.
Well, I heard him talking to you, but I didn't know exactly what all he was saying. But
I was just going to let him say what he needed to say and get it out and do whatever. I mean, I agreed with him, so it's not like
right.
just letting it go in one ear and out the other.
Right. And there was only so much you could do about it, though, too, so, to an extent. So.
I can't get my full pay back that I did have. I at least want to be authorized one. I don't want to be authorized.
Well, you just need to go in and talk to him, and...
Well, yeah.
And the thing is, that's the thing, you were one of their best people, and...
Well...
So, I mean, and if they're needing help and needing people, whatever, then it's like.
Well, see, that's the thing. Nick,
if they're needing people now, then.
Whenever he was just, he just had his whole position. Like Nick knew that I did the best I could. It wasn't like I was just there to make money. Like I was there to make money, obviously.
Right.
But
hey, Danae, how are you?
I was actually there to help out the whole entire, like, the people that I was working with and stuff, you know, just, yeah, like I said, just being, that was the plan, to really do over there tomorrow, if you still want me to follow you.
Yeah, just as long, yeah, to get it there, because with me taking it in so late, I wonder if they're gonna have to keep it overnight.
Taking in at 2.
I know, but they only work till 5. And they have the AC and whatever with that and the other stuff going on, so I'm doing good. How about you, Danae? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing good. Then they're gonna have to hook it up to see what about that teletrack thing and all that too, so.
Yeah, yours to build a track?
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. Because they're gonna have to hook it up to the thing.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I'm gonna need a new key fob.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. And the batteries for them are about $30, I think. Aren't they? Or no, I don't remember now. Anybody know how much it is for a key fob?
I don't think they're that rich.
Both the Sams they're shot. I mean, pretty well shot. So he's gonna have to get at least one new one. And he has a new car. His car is a new car. I mean, yes, he's had it for what 2 years now, but almost 3.
Actually, here I think next month.
Oh gosh, it might be 4.
No,
Oh, it will be 3. Okay.
Because I had a memory.
So they didn't last very
I had a
long.
Snapchat memory of me taking a picture of whenever the deer had ran into the front of it.
Oh yeah, that's
like
right.
3 months into me
I
having
know, that was not fun. That was not good.
pissed me off so much.
Yeah, that was not good.
Well, they did a really good job.
They did. It looked brand new again. I mean, so.
I know where to look, where the only flaw is to where, you know, because obviously they don't have every.
How are you going to use the yarn?
Factory.
Yarn to upcycle shirts. Right here. This is my prototype. I got it pinned together right now. Is all I got. So it's not even by any means. But this is my one panel for the front, and I'm working on the other panel. I caked me up another roll of cotton before I came on this evening.
What time did Dad get home? Pretty well right after he left.
It was around 4, quarter after 4, 4:30-ish. Because Grandma and Grandpa were on their way here, and your dad said he was on his way home, so I asked him if he wanted us to wait so that he could go, and he said yes. So, he just came in and, changed his clothes, and then we took off.
Talkative?
Huh?
Usually talkative.
Yeah, he was actually over talkative, but that was okay.
Well, that's to be expected as of right now. He'll
So,
kind of find his place without, talking too much or talking enough.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, we sat by Jake and Mickey, and he was talking to them, and talked to Grandma and Grandpa about the whole way there, and so that was good.
He always talks to him.
Well, he didn't get to really because Rod was helping Jenny, so.
Yeah, he always likes talking about the road.
Yeah, but they were too busy helping with the food and everything and stuff like that. I've been seeing people make amigurumi with fur yarn, and it looks so nice. Yeah, I've seen where some have used, and I've actually used some just like on the ears of like some of my dogs and stuff like that, but I've not made an entire one. I don't know that I could do an entire one, because sometimes working with some of that fur yarn is just kind of, it'd be a lot. But it's nice. I think it looks really cute. I agree. It looks really nice.
digging around in my car. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I don't have a quarter. Luckily, there's about 50,000 people at Aldi today.
So they helped a guy out.
Well, there was this older gentleman who ended up leaving his quarter in there.
Oh yeah.
Stubborn. Didn't want to, you know, like take anybody else's quarter, so they ended up putting theirs in. Then there's another lady that walked up. She gave me her.
Oh yeah.
Pass along some older couple whenever I got now.
Right. That's usually what I do.
Whenever I was going to scan the tomatoes, I'm like, oh crap.
Where are the tomatoes? Did you put them in the refrigerator? Okay.
They're in your veggie drawer. But so your mini cucumbers too.
Yeah, I've seen those.
But oh crap. Forgot what I was gonna say.
You're scanning the tomatoes.
Yeah. And tomatoes. Pulled them out of the bag over the very last thing. I'm like, I can't scan these. So I hit the search bar and then.
Yeah, because that's what you have to do.
Yeah. Then what that thing had was like, because I went to like the self crap.
Yeah.
But whenever they did that, and I didn't know, but that thing's got a scale inside of it.
Mhm. Yeah.
And all I had to do was just set the tomatoes right on there. Didn't even have to scan anything. And just weighed and pounded. And
yep, and it puts it in.
uh-huh.
Yep.
It was like 130, 129 for pants.
That wasn't bad for as much as what we got. We got 2 packages of meat, right? Did you get 2 packages of meat?
2 things of it,
Yeah. So that wasn't that bad.
$10 each, barely over $10.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's not that bad with having the meat that I had you get too.
Yeah, because it costs like what? Normally like $150.
Hello, Hoya. How are you doing? You hear Sam in the background? How are you tonight?
Me and him almost have the same birthday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a little bit farther than me.
Oh, yeah. I'm good, just got internet back up and going. How are you? Yes, I do hear him. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well too and got your internet back.
Yeah, he lives in the mountains, so he's got it even worse than what we do.
Oh, okay.
Well, I should say not really worse than what we do. It just like randomly drops off the face of the earth every once in a while.
Oh, great. Here for you, but here for 2 minutes. Well, okay. Okay, Chosen. I'll take 2 minutes. Hey, Randy. How are you?
You need to, if he's
I gotta quit looking. I'll be making granny squares. I'm sending the good energy vibes of granny squares that you will become healed from the allergy of the granny square.
You need to ask him about that Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the guy.
How do you work with the fur yarn? How do I work with the fur yarn? I've just done it on some of my dogs, of my little critter dogs is all I've used it with, really. And I've used it back in the day of just the fun fur stuff, but I've not worked with a lot of the fur. I've just done a few here and there on my little critters. That's all I've done. So Dandy Randy. I'm disconnecting our
everybody see
memo. Disconnecting the memo connection.
We tried this with the rice yet?
No.
Good. Put a little bit of cheese.
It's probably like Grandpa's chili con carne that they used to make.
Probably.
Because I ate it with rice, and it was good. Oh, you can't see the stitches. Whenever you do the fur, you can't see the stitches. You had to feel it. You had to feel for them. At least for me, anyway. I didn't even try. I just would feel for it. Oh, that's Sam, Randy.
He's also the same guy that I was telling you about. He wanted me to send him over a little care package of that bison.
Oh, I gotcha.
Well, I mean, he ain't got anything like that around there. He ain't got a meat market like that around there.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's like, I won't say exactly, but he's like next to New York. Up in the
Okay.
mountains. So
Gotcha.
he's not there, but yeah.
Okay, it can't be disconnected. I was halfway through answering Danae. Oh gosh. Well, and we have a little bit of lag going, I'm sure. There's always lag, so. But Hoya, are you still here? I have a question. All right, guys, remember my eyes are brown. Well, yeah, you keep reminding us. Chosen. So you have a good night if you're heading out. What, Sam?
I said I'm making myself so miserable having another bowl, but
Yeah, you probably.
If he's not there, then I'll talk to him about it. Like, here
Yeah,
in a
he
sec.
may have already left. I don't
I
know.
think he did. I think he just popped in to say hey.
Probably.
I'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, I was looking for something else, Lenora. But I knew what you meant. I knew what he meant and I knew what you meant, so. Okay, did I do a second row of double or half doubles? Or did I do a double? I think I did another thing of half doubles. Please, please pray for me. My skin is bright red from swollen ankles and I want pizza so much they stopped my water pill and I've gained 13 pounds in 5 days. I don't understand. Did they give you a reason why they stopped your water pill? Well, I would be asking some questions, maybe. I'm hurting in my one ankle so bad. Randy, you're going to have to be very careful with that intake, with what and I would call them. Yeah, you really need to call them and be asking some questions. Hello, Benita, how are you? How's everyone doing on this fine evening, or is it morning? What time is it? It's 9:49 Central Time here. And I'm doing good, Benita. Thank you. I called today and got an appointment for tomorrow. Well, that's good. And I would just be prepared to ask some questions and not be afraid to ask those questions because you're the only one that's in your body and knows how you're feeling, and being very adamant about it, and don't be afraid to share what you got going on, you know. And Lenora's right, you're going to have to watch your fluid intake and, you know, to the whole salt thing and all of that too. Just, um, The leg that is swollen, it keeps feeling like someone is holding on to my leg tight, especially where it's swollen. I'm so scared. I haven't ate that much today at all. Well, that's what it feels like whenever it's probably tightened up with that fluid and stuff. That's probably why it's feeling that way, is because your skin has gotten tightened because of that fluid building up. Are you elevating your legs at all? Well, you need to get your legs elevated. If you have a recliner or something, you need to elevate your legs. Yeah, because sitting too much, not elevating them, all that contributes to some of that stuff too. Because with Whitney, we had to be really careful on that with him. And he has little bird legs, and just a little bit of swelling on him looks huge. He's not been having any more issues with that, thank God, but running my sneakers all day. Then I went to rock painting at my church tonight. So yeah, whenever we sit a lot, it can do that. Unfortunately, it contributes to it. Thinking I need to go to the hospital, but I'm sitting just crying. I just don't want to go to the hospital and lay in the hallway. Okay, Danae. Thanks for popping in for a little while tonight. You have a good night. Well, you need to make that call, Randy, if you think that it's something that is that dangerous and that I mean, if you're that worried about it and stuff too, you know, you only know how you feel. So, and I know you're upset, but that's not going to help anything, you know? And I hate saying that, but you only know how you feel. So you need to make that call. And if you're feeling poorly and you feel like you're feeling that bad and you feel like that's the best choice, then you need to do it. Nobody likes going to the hospital. Nobody likes doing any of that, you know. Well, welcome back. I think you have been in here before from Sweden. I think. I think I recognize the name. Well, welcome back. So I was right. Yeah, I thought I recognized your name. I managed to eliminate one scrap bag. Congratulations, Lenora. My cotton scrap bags I have one bag that has my variegateds in it and my other are my solids. And I have went through those so much that they're down to just little, you know, remnants. So that I could still make, you know, a couple of scrappy cakes. Well, at least one more scrappy cake, I know for sure. Love and many blessings. I'm going to bed and going to try to rest. Okay, Randy. Well, I will definitely be keeping you in prayer and thought. And probably going and laying down and having your legs kind of elevated is going to help. I feel like these bags keep giving. Right? Good night, Randy. I don't think, Laura, I've got to behave, unfortunately. Okay. What did I do? Just one. Crochet my scarf number 3. Chain long. Is it the same scarf that you're working on the other evening? You're still working on it? Gotcha. Hello, twins. Hello, Emma. How are you? Oh, I did get my other cowl finished, but I need to get my fabric strips cut for both of those cowls to get them finished up to get their fringe on them. So, see how far I get with this. If I want to maybe work on that a little bit tonight too, I don't know. We'll see. And decide what other kind of fringe that I want to add to those too. Sometimes I'll use like yarn, scraps again of like my yarn or my cotton or whatever too, as part of the fringe for different colors that'll go, with the main color of the cowl or. Because I've used ribbon before, like I said. I think I've got pictures somewhere of those cowls. I'll have to find them. Like I said, I had them at my boutique, but I can't remember if I closed that page down or not. I had all those pictures on. And I sold quite a few of them. But I hadn't really made any since. Next big scarf crochet corner to corner. Oh, I love the corner to corner. It is one of my favorites because it works up pretty fast and you can do whatever. You can change colors, you can do a graph with it, you can whatever, or just do it simple. But it works up so fast. It's one of my favorites, like I said. Oh, Emma, I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing well too. We have all kinds of exciting things happening and good things, good positive things. Miracles in the making, answered prayers, positivity. Just all kinds of stuff. Well, I was sharing earlier, for some of you that weren't in here, Lenora gifted me this box of amazing yarn. And there's just so many fun colors. So many fun colors to do wearables and stuff with that I am so excited. And I just can't get over all of the neutrals. I mean, because I'm all about the neutrals too, to add colors to. And so I've been caking some of these up too. Oh, look at that. And the grays and the taupes. Oh my goodness. I haven't even completely dug all the way down through yet. More neutrals. I love that one too. That red. Those. So yeah, I'd even caked up some of these earlier this evening or this afternoon, and they're just so pretty, so pretty. I'm definitely going to be making some beautiful creations. And I mean, there's like a whole box down here. That with the green and the blue and all of that. Isn't it, Emma? It's beautiful. I mean, and this isn't even a third of it right here that I'm pulling out. I mean, it's just amazing. And I'm so excited to get it all caked up because let me tell you, I wanted to cake tonight, but I already put everybody through that the other night. But who's to say I might cake a little bit here after bed? I don't know. I can do whatever I want. So crochet a little bit, cake a little bit. We'll see. Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, so blessed, so blessed. Yeah, it was wonderful. So very much a huge thank you to Lenora. So yeah, I can't wait to start putting it to use. And she sent me a pattern that, I mean, I could do a granny thing with these yarns, with what other stuff that I have to make that. I've been waiting because I know you have been thinking about it. Yeah, and I may just have to here in a minute. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I want to get some of this done first. So these yarns are just too pretty to not let the people see them caked up. 5:13 in the morning, go to work 7:20. Oh wow. For you now. It's almost 10:15 in the evening Central Time. And I'm ahead on all my caking of my acrylic yarn, really. I went through and pulled all of my ones that were just wormy, my wormy little skeins that I had, and got them all caked up. So I have a laundry basket over here that I got a bunch of that done um, yesterday and the day before, kind of an evening. Or just periodically through the day, even. I didn't get a whole lot done yesterday because most of my day I was gone, but or quite a bit of the day. But then also worked on some other stuff too when I got home. So, and I was so tired. I was so stinking tired last night. I was like, I could hardly keep my eyes open while we were driving, and Sam, of course, drove, thank God, because I was like, I'm not going to stay awake. Not going to stay awake. Right? Who knows what else I might find for you? Hey, I'm, I'm open. I'm open to whatever you can find. Whoa, I've never seen anything like that before. Pretty excited. I don't know why. Some of them kind of do remind me of the homespun. I don't know that they, are classified as that or not. I don't, there's no labels on them. So, my next live, um, I would like to be on tomorrow evening at 9 Central. That's usually when I am on. My schedule is not going to be so wonky now. It's going to be a little easier now. So, and again, just make sure you got your notification bells clicked, and always look at the community tab too, because I do try to post in there. I'm not always great at it, but I do try to post in there. I know the last couple of days, I don't think I posted anything yesterday. Pretty sure the last couple of days I didn't, maybe, but my days have been getting away from me too, so. I don't know, Emma. My daughter-in-law worked with a girl who was getting rid of her scraps. She has been trained not to turn down yard. But again, for some of the new ones coming in, I'm working on the second panel of um, my recycled t-shirt top thing that I'm doing, tunic style top. I have it kind of pinned together right here. It's by no means put together yet, but that's kind of the gist of what I'm doing, and just using my Scrappy cakes. I made up a cake before I came on this evening, which I'm going to probably have to cake up some more. I just tried to hurry and do a cake so I would have something to work on the second panel to a point anyway. Um, and I do have a cowl that I need to put my fringe on. And then I wouldn't mind caking up some of this wool, which I know some of it has wool in it. You can definitely tell some of it has wool, if not all wool. But it's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The girl who was getting rid of last day. So cool. They definitely feel like alpaca or merino, but I could be totally wrong. Yes, I feel like there is some of that too, Lenora. I do too. I agree with you. Totally agree with you. Okay, I was just curious because I'm a hand spinner and I haven't seen many people on here who are. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot, is there, Emma? I mean, it doesn't seem to be anyway, but I haven't really looked myself, but it doesn't seem to be. Or if they are, they don't talk about it a lot for whatever reason. But yeah, there's a mix of fibers in here. There's definitely a mix of fibers. And I'm good with that. Because even like this real thin, um, I mean, yeah, it's just so soft. And I feel like it would be very nice to work with. And it's really thin, and I'll use it. I'll still use it. So yeah, I'm so excited. How many times can I say that in one video? Ooh, a piece there. Yeah, but I love to be here while I crochet. You are so amazing, and everyone is so nice. Well, thank you very much, Emma. That's what we want to be. That's what we have really built this place to be. Is just a calming, nice, and safe place for people to land. I say that a lot. I met someone at one of my last markets that was a hand spinner. They have a group that meets up. She was really interesting to talk to. Well, I think it's just amazing that people can do that, you know? There's some beautiful, beautiful stuff that people spin together. I haven't been led to do anything like that or have a heart for doing that, but it would just, to me, be so amazing to actually have something that you've done like that and taken it from that to the actual creation of whatever it is that you made, you know, your garment or, you know, some kind of a blanket, you know, home decor thing, whatever it is that you decide to create, you know, take it from the actual very beginning and getting to the end of and seeing what you created out of that is just amazing. It would be amazing. She was showing me two acrylic yarns she had spun together. I was like, wait, you can do that? They looked really good together. Oh, wow. Interesting. Ah, I'm getting stuck. Yeah, it was like a whole new world opened up. Don't know if I'll get that adventurous, but what a way to have different colors. Oh, absolutely. Can you make a big bag with the yarn, one color yarn bag? Yeah, you can make whatever. You can make whatever color bag, yeah. With this yarn that I have here, I mean, there's some that I don't have enough of that color to make a bag with, except for some of the neutrals maybe down here there would be. Because it is a lot of kind of remnants of, and but then there were some that were there were several spools, or not spools, but several hanks of, that she had twisted together that I made into one cake. So, okay, so far. Are you on with your friends or are you just watching something?
Discord chatting.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you get me a cheese stick, please? I didn't eat a whole lot over there because earlier my stomach was kind of giving me fits. Huh?
I haven't had anything to eat today, which is probably why I felt really, really full after eating just that one meal.
Probably. Well, and you had rice too, so rice fills you up pretty quick. It doesn't last real long, but it fills you up pretty quick. Oh my gosh, I can't get it open. Where's my scissors? I just had to frog my project. I missed a stitch at row 3 and I was at row 10. Oh no! Oh no, it's happened to all of us, Emma. Every single one of us. Oh, I got some more blooms on my flower that's over here. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't researched on it. I need to see if I can, if it's one of those that you can clip back and then, put it in water to sprout the root. But I haven't researched it to see if I can or not. But it has blooms on it right now. They're so pretty. I should show you. Turn the camera around and show you. Show y'all. Because they were so pretty. Try to turn it back on. Oh, my junk here at my table. But see how pretty that is? They were on the original blooms that were over here on this stem. They were just full of blooms. Gorgeous. But they had a lot more purple on the original blooms. But then I have like 3 beds right there that are getting ready to bloom too. And they're so pretty. And I have 2 like other stems, whatever, that are coming up out of there too. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to research it to see, because this is the first time I've ever had anything like this, and I'm surprised that it did anything, to tell you the truth. But I'm gonna have. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Yes, it is so pretty. It is just gorgeous, but it's just gonna continue to kind of vine out like that, kind of, I guess. And I mean, it has, like the wire type thing that they've, originally they trained it to do that, to do kind of like that waterfall thing. But I've just been letting this go this way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to get something figured out. Because it had been growing towards my window. And so then I turned it to see if it would kind of turn again, kind of on its own, but probably waited too long. Yes, it is very pretty, Emma. Oh, I feel like I'm going to start sneezing. Hello, is it Giselle? Hope I said that right. How are you? Welcome to the live. Is Nifty still with us? She may be working away. I'm fine, thank you. I'm a crochet lover. What are you making? Oh, good. You're in a great place because we're all the vast majority of us here are crocheters, so some aren't, but we welcome everyone. I am working on a panel for my upcycling of my t-shirts. I'm working on the second panel for the bottom because I'm kind of making like a tunic style. So this is kind of the prototype of what I've started. Can't really see it that great. My setup in here isn't that great right now, but this is what I'm doing right now. And I am winding my cotton into the cotton cakes of my scraps, making my little my scrappy cakes. So yeah, and I think she did kind of too. And I greeted there at the beginning, and then it was kind of like, yeah, it was just kind of all over the place a little bit there for a minute. And I know sometimes she gets to working on her stuff too, so. Beautiful. Did you cut the bottom half off the top shirt first? Yes, I have, but I'm probably going to cut a little bit more off. So I did cut it off kind of like a crop style underneath for right now. And I've moved it up from what I originally was going to do, but I think I may move it up just a tad bit more still to kind of have that baby doll kind of look a little bit too, but then still be kind of the tunic, length. And then decide what I'm going to do with my sleeves because I went ahead and took the sleeves off too. So decide what I want to do with that. If I want to trim them all the way around, if I just want to do like a little cap type thing at the top, I haven't decided yet. So I just have it pinned together for right now until I decide kind of my placement. Get this other panel done with my scrappy yarn. I've wanted to add crochet sleeves to a few of my thrifted shirts for a while. Yeah, and really, it's pretty easy to do, and there's a lot of, like, I mean, there was one tutorial I found here a while back. Whoa, I can bet it will turn out so pretty. Hello, Allison. Nice, I do the same thing with white male vests, but I sometimes use my sewing machine to attach them. Crochet and rounds. Never knew someone else was doing this till now. Devonte, you crochet as well? Awesome. Welcome to the live. You are welcome here. Everyone's welcome. So, and see, I'm contemplating, I, more than likely I will get my sewing machine out to sew this onto the t-shirt. I haven't decided exactly yet. So, yeah, I just have it pinned on here for right now, but more than likely I will use my sewing machine to attach it. So, but with the sleeves around up in here, I may try to crochet those on. I don't know yet. If I want to do something kind of lacy with this, I don't know yet. We'll see. Haven't decided. I might just hem them up, you know. I could even put some lace somehow on it because I have different kinds of lace that are a little bit whiter pieces of lace that I could kind of pucker to give it more of like to get it to come out a little bit too. So we'll see. Like 4 other t-shirts that I have over here waiting for me to do something with too. So we'll just work on them as we go. And still trying to prep for my Christmas in July market. So the stuff that I just can kind of mindlessly crochet, that's what I work on here. And then my other stuff I work on offline. So yes, endless possibilities. Absolutely, Emma. And that's what makes it so exciting. But I also have to get my brain to stop. You know, I have to shut my brain down sometimes on that. It will turn out beautiful no matter what you do to it. Yeah, I have a vision. I have a vision, and it's just, you know, getting it to that point. So it's fun. This part's the fun part of, you know, creating it and just kind of putting it together and watching it all come together. So I did find a t-shirt at the thrift the other day. It has a chicken on it, and it's so cute. I should get it out and because I think I have it in a bag over there that I want to do something with it too. And I kind of have a vision starting in my head of kind of what I want to do with it, but I need to get this one done first. And I'm about to use up my cake. I about got it all the way used up, so. There's always something good at thrift stores. Oh my gosh, is there or not? You know, you are so right. Yeah. And there's sometimes I just go to look and I don't find anything, but I just kind of go to browse, you know, and then there's other days I go with the intent of, okay, I am looking and I am digging. I'm a digger. I really love to dig. And with the intent, you know, usually I have a reason though that I'm going what I'm looking for, but I want to take my time so I can dig. Because sometimes when you dig, that's when you find the best things. I love flipping clothes and making new outfits. Oh, yes, Allison. Yeah. I done a lot more of that back in the day. It been several years ago. And also just putting outfits together, going shopping with the intent of putting an outfit together, or knowing what I have at home and there's just kind of pieces that I want to add to my closet to go with other things that I have. Because the majority of my clothes are thrifted, they're not brand new. And um, part of the reason for that is that I just can't get myself to pay full price for brand new clothes if I can find something that's reasonably priced elsewhere and still has life, you know, and it's different, you know. I have an eclectic style. I don't have just one style, really. And so I did have a Facebook page there for a while where that's what I would do. I thrifted and put outfits together and kind of said where I got my pieces from and if it was things from my closet and even down to my jewelry and stuff like that because it was fun, you know, and just shopping my closet. There'd be times I'd just have days where I'd just shop my closet, you know. And there has been things where I've kind of taken things apart and made other items, you know, made something else out of them. I haven't done that for years though. So that's whenever I was like, I want to do something different with some of my t-shirts and stuff and um, give some new life. And if there's, interest in it for other people, I'll, you know, if I can find more t-shirts that are kind of themed with different things and whatever and offer that as another item, for my online shop or even at my markets and stuff, you know, give it a try. And it's fun. It's fun to make something, I say, something out of nothing, you know, what other people see as nothing. And I can envision, you know, some people can't do that. My sister can't. She's like, I don't know how in the world you come up with some of the things you do or how you just start doing stuff and then it comes out looking. She was like, I can't make anything look right. And it was like, oh, you could. If you tried. I said, everybody has their gifts, you know. I said, I'm just not afraid to try. So many people are too afraid to even try, and it's like, no, you can do whatever you want with, it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you like it, nobody's going to know that you wanted anything, what you wanted one way or the other. If you like it, you know, that's part of the fun of it. Sometimes, they turn into happy little accidents. So, oh, I got fuzzies. Oh, an ocean theme shirt with a crochet scalloped edge around the sleeves and bottom would look so good. Oh, let me go get my t-shirts. I'll be right back. These were 3 that I found at the thrift store the other day for like $1. This is the chicken one. And I think I love the colors of it. And I like the little saying it can be, but I like it. So I have a vision of what I kind of want to do with this one too. Uh, then this one is an orange beach. And I mean, it's kind of the darker colors, but you could still do something very much like what you were saying with kind of like a beachy theme and stuff. Ocean theme, beachy theme, and do. And then this was a Jake Owens, but I like the colors of it and this just the fun of it. So yeah. I already have visions. This would look beautiful as a top and a white skirt with a crochet at the edge. Yep. So yeah, those different ones with the different colors and the fun colors and stuff. Oh yes, the third one, the colors and stuff. I just think it's fun and just yeah. But then these like the bright colors in it and stuff too with the sunset stuff and all that too. So yeah, those were 3 that I was like, yes, I gotta have them because the colors stood out if anything, and then 2 with that orange beach and stuff like that. So yeah. And I did attempt to use the number 10 cotton thread um, to do scalloped edging. And I'm still in the process of trying to figure out which one I want to use. Um, because I practiced, this was kind of my practice run on this granny square top, which I don't have all my ends in yet, but kind of like this kind of edging that I just kind of made up as I went along a little bit. Um, but doing something like that even. So I found a couple of other patterns though that I kind of like too. So I need to decide what I want to do. So thank you, Emma. Oh, I love the scallop stitches. I really need to learn it. Oh, Allison, it's super easy too. And I mean, there's all kinds of patterns on Pinterest, everything. And, if you kind of have your basics down for some of that, then you can kind of just make your own as you go. And I used to work with the thread a lot. I did a lot more thread crochet back in the day, many years ago. Um, as just kind of a side thing whenever my kids were younger and I had a little craft place that I could send a lot of like my doilies and things like that to back more in the 90s. And I sold Oh my gosh, I couldn't hardly keep up during that time. Um, and it was good. I was very blessed with that. But then I started working full time after my kids got older, and I just didn't have as much time to do it. And so I would just crochet whenever I had time, like for a gift or something or whatever, or on occasion if somebody would get a hold of me, and want something. And then I kind of got back into it again, but then I started doing more of the wearables at that time, but still doing a lot of the thread crochet during that time too. But then I got to where I was working more with cotton, like the worsted weight cotton and stuff, which I absolutely love too. But I like the laciness and the flowiness of like the thinner crochet cotton, thread. And even that gray that I used, I think it's an, I can't remember what it said on there, what it was. If it wasn't, it's considered like a 2 or a 3. I can't remember now. And it's just thick enough to be wonderful to work with and not be too bulky, just thin enough and just thick enough. I mean, it's really the perfect size for wearables, honestly, and be flowy and nice. Now I want to start another project. Thank you, Jonah. Hey, time for breakfast. Okay, enjoy your breakfast. Hey, Manuela, how are you? I love working with the milk cotton. It's soft on the hands. I have yet to work with any milk cotton. I have not done that yet. That's one thing I've not worked with yet, Giselle. So I'm gonna have to look into that. Bye bye. Have a good rest of your day, and I'm glad you popped in today. I'm glad to have seen you. And I wish I really knew how to pronounce your name, but if I try, I'm gonna totally screw it up. I am so sorry. Hey, Patty, how are you? Oh, it bumped me out there for a second. I don't know why. I can try my best to answer that, and if I don't, I'm sure someone in here can maybe help you, Allison. I mean, okay, I'm getting to the last of this cake, so I'm gonna have to cake some yarn. Okay, I'm gonna have to go close the bedroom door, I think. You literally got my message from earlier, Lenora? Okay, I crochet in public almost and I get really rude stares and looks since I'm a younger individual and it really bothers me. Hmm. Oh, I wonder why you're getting so delayed on getting my messages. I'll be right back. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. And sometimes I think we overthink that stuff. I don't know. Right. Quit watching what other people think and just do your thing. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes, I mean, it could just be that they're looking because they're interested and trying to figure it out. And some people's faces just look like they're being, but they're just interested, you know. I'm sorry that happened, Allison, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with crocheting in public. I say just keep doing what you love, and if people dislike your craft, then they have no taste, right? And I think some people just think it's odd sometimes, and it's like, well, just because you wouldn't be comfortable doing it doesn't mean that other people, I mean, it's just crocheting. So it's no different than somebody in a park reading a book, or if there's somebody in, you know, in a setting where they're playing music, or, you know, or an artist painting in a park, you know, or in a different setting, whatever. I mean, you know, I just don't pay people any mind. You know, I would just, you know, if they're intently watching you or something, I would just smile and say hello and ask them how they're doing, you know. That throws people off sometimes, you know, because sometimes that's all the people, you know, some people are just seeking that sometimes too, you know. You never know. And then others no, but well, that's what I would do. I just smile and say hello, you know, and go on. Okay. Okay, I think I have enough to do most of another row. Okay, I was getting ready to. And then thank you, Lenora, because I was getting ready to, and then I saw your thing. So let me catch up. Allison, in my country, most people think that crochet is an elderly women my kids even have. So to me, but I just continue to do. I encourage you to continue. Guess they don't understand. I really appreciate your kindness. If you're focused on your work, you won't notice what others are doing. That is very true, Lenora. If you're, yeah, I agree with that. And her chat may have stopped. Yes, it did. Hello, ma'am. New to your channel. Hello, Crochet Girl. How are you? Yeah, I seen you come in earlier, Manuela, and I greeted you, but I think I got I think I had a disconnect, reconnect happening too. I've only had one, and I think that happened whenever you had come in, so I apologize. And yes, I was having to catch up on my chat too. Oh, goodness. So, welcome to the live, Crochet Girl. Are you working on anything fun right now? Or anything at all? It doesn't have to be, I mean, it's all fun. I'm just making little things. It's hot here. Oh, so you're going through a heat wave now too, Manuela? Well, you're very welcome, Crochet Girl. What do you enjoy crocheting, Crochet Girl? Share with the group. Well, you've been making a lot of beautiful sweaters, and be a little warm to wear them now, but they're beautiful. What you've been making, Manuela. Oh, I'm down to the last bit. I I wound too much of this color though. I think I'm gonna stop about right here though. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna nip this off right now because I'm gonna have to wind me up some more cotton cakes. But I think I am going to wind some of this that Lenora sent me so I can see what some of these neutrals look like. Move the winder down. I've been trying just to put these kind of around my knee so then they can kind of unwind naturally on their own, but sometimes they get hung up. Because the majority of them are so kind of fuzzy like. Okay, now why is that not coming undone. Is it stuck? The way it's wrapped, it's like it got threaded inside itself or something. Come on. There we go. It's just wanting to hang on, I guess. Well, this one's really, really furry, so it may not be so willing to. Oh, what am I doing? I think it's gonna get stuck in its fur. I won't be able to wind as quick as what I did with the other. Try not to shake the table to death. But this is, I mean, whenever I first felt this, it was like, oh, I don't know. But having it go through my hands and stuff, it is so soft. It is so soft. That end has seen better days, I think. Oh, I just love that. Love how it is caking up. Oh, that's pretty. I think that's the same. There's so many different shades. And like weights. And I mean, some of it looks like it could be the same, but then it's not. Yeah, I think this is all the neutral. Oh my crack-a-lacka. Yes! And another one. Yeah, those are a little bit different. Oh, my stars. Oh, gosh. What is it with my chat? Thank you, Manuela. I'm having to catch up on my chat again. Oh, Crochet Girl, you're from India? I love to make everything new. I learn new things. Awesome. I like to use the back of a chair or a yarn Swift. And yes, I almost put it on. I was thinking about putting on one of my chairs, but the chair I'm sitting in is the one that maybe, which I could have switched out my chairs. But yes, that had passed through my brain, Emma. It had. Right now, I'm just have it hanging on my leg. I have it across my leg. Oh, I didn't even see Caitlin. She didn't even come through on mine. And I believe her chat stopped. Yes, it did. Hello, Sharon, if you're still here. Hello, how are you? I've been going along just fine with my chat, and then all of a sudden now it wants to give me fits. This will probably be the last one I can get on this cake. Yeah, I think I'll stop at this one because I'm getting pretty well to the end. Ah, looks so good. Looks so good. I'm just amazed. I'm just amazed. Okay, every 5 minutes, if you don't see my comment, check the chat. Well, I'm gonna try. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Hello, Shatika. How are you? Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Come on. Now watch, I'll check it every, so many minutes and then it won't ever. And that's okay. I'm not going to complain about that. Hello. I am actually caking up some assorted yarns that are kind of some wool, some alpaca, we think. Um, it's some yarn that was gifted to me, so I'm just trying to get them all caked up. I was working on my upcycle t-shirts, but I came to the end of my caked up cotton, so I'll have to make me another cake of that. But I thought, well, I'll go ahead and cake up some of these. So I took a break from crocheting for right now to work on this. You're welcome. Got to go now. I hope everyone has a great night, day. Have fun with your new yarn, Donna. Well, thank you very much, Emma, and thanks for joining us tonight for a little while. Hope to see you again soon. Any new crochet sock designs? I have not ever made socks. I tried some yoga socks and then I lost interest. So I've not made any. Have a good night, Emma. Okay, this may be all of my neutral of this kind of. What? Is that the same? This may. No, I don't think it's the same. No. It's not. This is interesting. Okay, I think this is it for this. Yeah, because that's thinner. Very nice. So satisfying. So yeah, out of that I got 2 nice sized cakes. Okay. Oh, fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzies. Okay, I'm gonna work up some of this, I think. Wind up some of it. Well, Hoya, I was working on this, my upcycled t-shirts, and I've been experimenting with, and so, but I ran out of cotton, so I need to make me some more cotton cakes. But right now I'm working on some gifted yarn that I got in the mail today. So I'm taking a break from crocheting because I was crocheting this panel as my second panel to go with this back here. I just have it pinned together right now to kind of give people an idea of what I'm working on. So by no means finished. Oh, and I had a question. Um, Sam had mentioned that you were looking for, now I can't remember the character's name. Um, I had it in my head and then I lost it. I did find a pattern. You'll get it done. As I've said before, you're very good at this. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Maria. I very much enjoy it. So yeah, I'll probably actually get it done sometime tomorrow. Um, yes, if you want to figure out pricing and whatnot and have him send me the info, I would totally love one. Okay. Because I can even have him, I can even send him what I found. Unless he may have found it. Did he send you what I found or no? Because I don't remember if I sent him fuzzies. I don't remember if I sent him a picture or not. Okay. Oh, fuzzies. That's the only thing I don't like. Is all the fuzzies. And I got really excited because there was someone I found that had done several characters, and I mean, they were patterns that that the girl that I found had probably done, and I was thinking, well, maybe she had them, for sale or whatever, where there'd be multiple characters that I could do, but I've not been able to find all the patterns. So she didn't have anything listed. I think she wasn't selling her pattern. She was just making the characters and selling them like that. But yeah, once you get it figured out, let me know, or have him let me know, because I want to put it next to the computer. Hey, there you go. Yeah, because I have stuff that I have made that eventually, whenever I get down to my crochet room, the same with some of the stuff that I've made for me that I've decided to keep because I made a little crocheter gnome, and I'm definitely keeping it because that's what I do. I crochet. So yeah, absolutely. Yes, yes. Because I don't hardly keep anything for myself. Even the wearables. People say, "Well, you need to wear your stuff at your markets and stuff," and it's like, but I'm too busy making for other people. And it's like for my wearables. But there are times that I have kept, a few things. But the majority of those times have been like in the winter time. But but one of my granny square tops, I'm keeping out for me to wear one of them to my Christmas in July. So. And I go to different craft shows and stuff. So yeah, I've not done any farmers markets. Although we do have one local to us that I could set up at, but I've chose not to. Because there's not a whole lot of traffic to them really too much. For my one really local hometown one that's right here by me, within like 6 miles of me. But because really there's no larger farmers markets that it would be worth it for me really to go set up at right now. But the other markets that I go to that are like the craft show type, very much are worth it. But I also have a whatnot, so I sell on there, and that's mainly where I go through for with people. But I do appreciate that Sam's been sharing with you guys. Hello, Miguel. I think a lot of people would buy them. You're very talented. Well, thank you, Hoya. Hello, Paige. Yeah, I mean, I've had decent markets. It's been very much worth doing the markets. It'd be great if I could just do everything online and just do a couple markets a year for seasonal type stuff because I do enjoy the markets and getting out and seeing people you know, but it'd be great if I could just sell even more online. Which like I've said before, which you weren't here, but um, after my Christmas in July, I am going to take a little bit of a break, and then I am going to focus more on my whatnot, and just make my presence known there a little bit more because I just kind of dabbled in it and done some kind of test runs and stuff, and have done some auctions and then sold a few things on the auction, but. I've been putting up my inventory as much as I can, trying to, as soon as I get stuff made, put it up. You love crochet, Miguel? Good. Oh, I'm gonna tell my sister because she has a son with sensory problems and he would just love them. Right, but sometimes too many people can be a hassle. Oh, yeah, with the sensory stuff. And I have different things that I've been trying to make kind of for sensory. And then I have a couple of patterns that I have pinned right now. I haven't got a chance to get to them yet for like sensory blanket type things and stuff like that. And like fidget stuff. But I don't have a lot of my fidget stuff. I don't think I have any of my fidget stuff on my whatnot right yet. But I need to get them on there. Because my last market, I couldn't keep enough of my fidget stuff. I sold a lot of my fidget stuff last market. You're just beginning, Miguel? Awesome. Just keep at it. Practice, practice. That's the best thing to do. Oh, you made a cute summer top. Awesome. I I I enjoy making the wearables myself, so I really make everything, but I do enjoy the wearables. But I only have about a week until my next market, so I've got everything pretty well put together, I think, and gone through, and kind of figured out, what am planning on taking, and filling in with a few things here and there. Some of my plushies, amigurumi stuff, you know. And some of the ones that I did sell out of at the last market that are pretty easy ones that I've been able to get them pretty well restocked and everything too. So I'm learning. I watch video on YouTube and I'm getting a little bit more. Oh yeah, there's so much out there on here for YouTube for tutorials and everything. It is a very good resource for learning different things. And giving inspiration and all the things. Oh, well, that was interesting. It's midnight and that. Okay. Tonight has went fast. Excuse me. We've had a lot to talk about, and there's a lot we're working on. Time flies when you're having fun, right? Okay, I didn't tie that very good. I think I need to, those are too thin. And I actually don't have to get up super early in the morning, which is nice. My car appointment isn't until 2 o'clock. So that's good. I want to make my own crochet business. Oh, you absolutely can. Just keep at it, Miguel. Just work it, put your time into it and, you know, just do what you enjoy and it just takes time. And research what's the best for you, on how you want to do that. I just need to sew the head on an octopus and do the eyes, and we'll have it done. But my eyes hurt. Oh no. Yeah. You can call me Adari. And yes, I will try to make my own business. Okay, that's all of the kind of grayish color that I got. This, tuck that in. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Okay, what other? Okay, this one needs some attention. He's kind of a mess. Oh, okay, he came out of the mess. Good. I don't know if I have any others like this one or not, but And to get my things to make my own business, I want to get a winder for yarn like yours. I was careful when I put that one in so he wouldn't become a bigger mess, right? Yeah, he came out of it good though, because it was tied, so at least it didn't get any more wilder than what it was. So he may be a little squirrely for a minute, but we'll see. He's not horrible. So you done good. Oh, so far so good. Well, you just want to build as you go and not get. I mean, I've crocheted for way over 50 years and I'm just now getting a yarn winder, so. You just need to kind of gradually grow with what you're doing. Okay, I got a little bit tangled there. My name is what's on my channel. It's Jonna's Journey, and that's my name, so. I wonder if somebody got towed. Well, thank you, Miguel. It used to be a different name, but I hear a lot more of it now as I've gotten older. A lot more Jonnas out there. And I'm okay with it, but I kind of like being different. Okay. Yep, this one worked out pretty good. I really like the colors in this one, and it is soft too. But I don't think there's another one like this one in here. But well, thank you. Where did you get your yarn winder? I got this off of Amazon. I think I said it was $10, but I looked back and I think it was 12. So still, it was, yeah, super reasonable. So, and I don't need anything fancy. I just wanted something simple just to wind my yarn. Oh, wow, okay, this is in a circle. Yeah. Okay. maybe. Well, it looks like it was something at one time. Oh, no, no, no. Hello, Olivia. How are you? Yarn is a mess. Well, and that's what I said. You know, it was gonna have to check all the boxes, like I mentioned the other night, before I got a yarn winder, and it did. So I was like, okay, I'm getting a winder because I definitely have a lot of yarn that, was half used and, wormy, just, turned into little worms. And it's just going to be, and it has already been so much easier to store my yarn, having a place for it all and having it organized and stacked, and just, is it going to be Pinterest? No, absolutely not, because I'm not Pinterest, never have been, never will. And but it works for me. So, and it's going to keep me under control of what, because I don't want any more storage. I don't need any more storage. I don't want to be, um, buying a ton of yarn that I don't need. And I am very stocked now, and will not be having to buy any yarn for quite a while, unless it might be possibly some cotton, but other than that, I'm set. I really, really am. And I can see what I have. It's right there in front of me now. And I'm trying to keep all my colors kind of together and light colors together. And so I'm not having to dig. Oh, honey, I don't know how many yarns I have. I don't. I've not ever counted. I know some people have, but I have not. I have a lot, but not near as much as what some people on here have. I have my stash, I have my inventory, but not near as much as what some people do. How'd you know? How did you know that how do you know that I was talking about you? I may not have been talking about you. got the look. Oh, I didn't. I seriously, I wasn't given a look for anything. I seriously wasn't. So I may have been reading the screen, but oh, I have like 6 balls of yarn. I'm trying to get more. Oh boy, no, I'm way beyond 6. Way beyond 6, but I was honestly thinking more of the yarn geek. Is who I was thinking of whenever I said that. Because, oh, my lord, that's a lot of yarn, beautiful colors, but whew, I can't have that much yarn. That would make me so anxious, and I would, Now, if it was all nice and organized and it was like a store all the time, and I just had a place where I could just go in and be like, boom, okay, use that skein, boom, and put it. That'd be a little different. If I had a place like that and whatever, it'd be great. Whoa, I'm going a little crazy. A little too feisty there. Oh, this is such a pretty brown. It's kind of like a toffee. So pretty. And of course, I think this is the only one of it, too. It's different. Those all seem like variation of the same thing. Oh my Lord. Wow. Oh, yes. Okay, get this one. I was digging to see to make sure that there wasn't any more like this one. So pretty. Even though he's tiny, he's still perfect. Totally use that with something, that's for sure. Because I have a few, like more of like the merino and stuff like that, that's I already have put up in a basket downstairs that I was saving back separate from everything just in anticipation of getting this. So I definitely have some stuff that I can work with these already. Okay, tie that in there. How much yarn you have doesn't make a business. How much yarn you use does. So don't stop working it up, no matter how much or little you have. Absolutely agree with that. Lobsters a personal project or top for sale. I'm working on my market stuff right now, Lobster. And I also have a whatnot, so yeah, that would be like really nice. I'm tired of fixing my yarn on my hand because my hands stay hurt like I broke it. No. Do you see what I meant about you can tell it has or is wool, but it doesn't have the itchy wool feel to it? Yes. Yes, I totally, yeah, I do, Lenora. Because by looking at it, you would think that it would have, be itchier per se, but it's not. Because working it and have it going through my hands, all of it so far, I mean, there really hasn't been. And there are some things that will get me on textures and stuff on occasion, but no, this hasn't. Oh, I just did that again. Oh, I just dropped in. Okay. Oh man, this one's darker, I think. I don't know. No, I think this is darker. Yeah, this darker. Will you do a crochet project tomorrow? I want to crochet with you. Yes, I will be crocheting tomorrow. And I will be back on in the evening. Don't know what I'll be crocheting on, but because more than likely I will probably get this other panel done and get this top finished probably tomorrow sometime. I don't know, I might crochet on some of my little critters that are a little bit easier to do tomorrow. I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I will be on in the evening, tomorrow evening at 9 Central Time. Okay, what happened here? Okay, that's awesome. I will crochet too. Yep, and that's what a lot of people do. They work on their projects whenever they're on with me. And you are more than welcome to come back and do that, Miguel. Oh, and yes, the yarn geek seriously gives me anxiety. I feel like she spends more time moving the yarn around than she does making stuff. We won't discuss her whip piles. Oh, and I am with you. I am with you, Lenore. Because the other day, whenever she was going through her whips and, saying what she was going to finish and what she wasn't and get rid of and whatever, oh boy, I was just like, burn it all. And I don't seriously mean that, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, I think, yeah. I agree with you on the moving it around and oh, this is really soft. Oh, but yeah, I agree with you. She moves it around more than she works it, and I don't know. It's too much. It's just too much. And then whenever she was trying to get rid of some that one day or attempting to whatever, she was like, "Oh, I didn't get rid of a whole lot." Yeah, no, it was like pieces of scrap almost or whatever, and I don't know. It was just kind of funny. It's like, yeah, no, you didn't. You didn't get rid of nothing. You didn't get rid of one thing. Not really, you know? Thank you. Can my finished project? I'm getting the permission. Thank you. Can I sell my finished project? I'm getting the permission. Yeah, anything that you make, you can sell. I mean, it's just whenever you get into license things, sometimes I don't. I will make things for family and friends and stuff, but I don't promote those. I don't list them. I don't make them, as far as like market type wise and stuff like that. But anything else that you make, most people, if you use their patterns, they do say on there all they would like you to do is, reference them. Um, I know a lot of people don't though, and I mean if I'm on here working a pattern or something and it's somebody that I got inspiration from, yes, I do give them credit, But yeah, I haven't went back to watch her since that day. Whenever I was watching her trying to get rid of some of her stuff, I was like, yeah, her and her mom could have a whole yarn selling store on whatnot. Oh, yes, and they would be making a killing. Oh, they could. They could absolutely. They could run one for a year practically. I mean, it's just crazy. It's almost like some of this yarn has like it's been conditioned or something. It's not a bad thing. It's like it's even making my hands soft. Is that weird? I've never had a yarn do that before. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. It's just a ball. Okay, I don't think I have any more of this either. I think this is it on that too. I ask everyone because I don't want them to get mad with me. Well, and the people that you get patterns off of online, they're not going to know. I'm, they're seriously not going to know. I mean, there's no way that I mean, honestly, there's too many people out there that are doing, and the majority of patterns that are out there, everybody's done a similar pattern already before. There's just some people that try to take credit for things that aren't really theirs just because whatever. That's a whole nother thing to get into that I don't really want to get into, but She won't be doing a tutorial. You just have your own project to work on while we are here. Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to have a tutorial. And if that's what you're getting at, thank you, Lenora, for, catching on to that. Because I thought she was just talking about patterns in general. So, no, I don't do tutorials on here. Not right now, I don't. If I ever do a tutorial, it will not be a live one. I just crochet and people watch and whatever. We exchange ideas, and if we're having any trouble with anything, we talk about life, whatever. That's why I call it Jonah's Journey. I just crochet. I just happen to crochet during it all. So it's not always just strictly crochet either, so. It's just bits and bobs of stuff, And really any crafters are welcome here because there's a lot of us that do way more than just crocheting too. It just kind of is our focus a little bit more, So. So, I mean, if you're ever inspired by anything I do, feel free to, I feel free to make whatever your own and, take ideas from all of us, I don't take any. I mean, to me, that's a compliment, So don't ever worry about that with me. Oh, this one's really soft too. There's some of these browns that I might eventually, whenever I decide what I'm gonna do with some of these, I'll probably just take to like doing kind of the scrappy cakes with these two and putting different colors in segments kind of. With some of these smaller, pieces that I'm getting, smaller skeins, smaller cakes. This one's really pretty too. Oh, I'm getting visions of, yeah. All good stuff. I was wanting to try to just get some of those that were kind of undone. Like this, get them all done so then I can just go through the others later on, but not have these being all over the place as much. Really, they're all been really easy to do. Not had any trouble. Love it. I knew you would be able to do something with it. Oh, yes. Oh, you guys are better than me. Do you do tutorials or you don't do videos? I've just been sticking with lives right now. I have done some videos, but not as much on the crochet end. But I have not had time to put up a tutorial. I want to. I have a couple of my original patterns and stuff that I wouldn't mind maybe doing a few of them. But I don't have time right now to do it. And Lenora, yeah, she can answer that if you're asking her about it. Whoa. Go back. Okay. I don't know if I have one more here I'm going to do. Oh, that's another one of those. All right. Yay. Yeah, I have a lot of videos up. All of my lives I post. So all of my lives are on my channel. So you can always go back and watch any of those. Oh my gosh, I have so much fuzz all over me. Okay, where? Oh my gosh, this got wrapped around the chair. Come on. Okay. That got all wrapped around my chair. Yeah, I just don't have any really, I don't have any tutorials. I mean, I have some that are titled kind of how to do certain things, but I mean, they're not a full-on tutorial, so. And I haven't ever even looked up your Instagram, Lenora. I haven't ever done that. I have an Instagram too, but it's just whatever I post on my Facebook, I think goes to my Instagram. So I hardly ever go to my Instagram really. Every now and then I'll go in there and just look to see if there's anything, but I know there's a lot of people that do the Instagram, but that was one thing that I never got into was Instagram too much. Don't know why. Just haven't. I don't mind it. Whoa. Yeah, I know. I know there is, but I don't know why. I just go don't go to it as much. Ta-da! Okay, I think I'm at a stopping point because it's almost 1 o'clock here. And I pretty well got all the ones that were kind of more loose, a little bit looser, taken care of too. So, oh yeah. I'll get my binder all dusted off. But what I may work on tomorrow, I have this cowl, like the more like child's cowl, and then I have a larger one, an adult size one that I finished earlier today. And then I have this fabric that I thought would be so fun to put a few strips in with it. And then I had more like a cream color too. And then I have some others in there too that are downstairs, not in there, but downstairs that I was going to go through to kind of maybe pick one more color if I could find another color that would go with what's striped in this, because I don't have a whole lot of this, so I need to use it sparingly if I'm going to use it on 2 of them. So that might be what I'll work on tomorrow evening even too. So okay, well, I think I'm going to call it a night. And this is what I got done this evening. Look beyond all my mess. But that's what I got done tonight as far as like getting some caked up. So now I need to get my stuff cleaned up and everything put away so that I can start all over again tomorrow. Get my t-shirts put back in so I know where they're at too. I'm learning crochet, but my mom wanted me to learn embroidery. Embroidery is fun though too. I used to do it, but not so much anymore. It's been actually quite a few years since I've embroidered, so it is fun though. I enjoy it. And there's another stand over there that I lost out. Okay. Here for now. I need to finish this up. Take this off of here so I can keep these together. Put this back on. Well, no, I need to keep this out because I need to sew in my ends. And I'll keep that cotton out because I still need to cake me up some of that to finish my panel. So I don't know because my grandma wanted me to learn sewing. So sometimes I just want to learn 3 of them, but I love crochet more. Right? Yeah, I used to sew a lot more too. I don't sew as much anymore, but I still do on occasion. On occasion. So, and I will be starting again if that's what I'm going to do with some of these shirts. So, because I'll probably end up sewing the panels onto them. So, okay, well, I am going to go ahead and head out, and I thank everyone for joining me tonight and spending the evening with me. I missed everyone. I know I was only gone for 2 days, but it felt like forever. So I definitely was missing everybody. So I enjoyed tonight. It was nice. So, but everyone, again, I appreciate you so much, and I love you all dearly. And I thank you. And we will talk again soon. You have a good night. Bye.